We came to know Zachariah here on Pediatrics over several admissions actually. He came in November, December early, and then just before Christmas, unfortunately. The bacteria creating his urinary tract infection was one of the more resistant bacteria. And so he'd already had a couple of rounds of IV antibiotics and been sent home, but he kept coming back with the same symptoms again. On the last admission, which was 2 days before Christmas, it was quite bad this time. The IV antibiotics that are required, there can be some harm on the veins. They can be a bit sore when they're infusing. And so with Zach, he was going through IV sites fairly quickly because his IVs would blow, as we say, or go interstitial, and then he'd require more pokes to have them restarted. So the first 10 days were really rough with all of these IV pokes all the time.
He was pretty much freaking out about all the IV changes.
And to be stuck in a hospital room for that time, not being allowed to go anywhere, it can really change their whole dynamic emotionally, physically, and not just the child, but the family. We had to try and figure out something to do and make it easier for everybody. We made arrangements to have a special IV put in, which lasts up to 30 days, and allowed him the freedom to be able to leave the hospital for hours at a time. We worked with the parents too with the times of the antibiotics so that she was able to get her other kids to school in the morning, bring him in to have his medication, then he'd leave again. After all of the other kids had been settled to bed at home, he would come back, get his antibiotic here, and settle in bed here.
With this midline, he wouldn't have to go through all the pokes.
It was a win-win situation for everybody. I love it when we can pull together as a unit and help our families and patients get through sort of some really rough times in their life and try and make it just a little bit easier.
Without a doubt now, if it came up, I would take him back, knowing that he would get the care that he needs by a team of doctors and nursing staff that all have one goal. Let's get him well, and let's not stress him out.
We are one here in this small little hospital, and we try and do the very best we can for everybody that comes through here. So I love that.